Good evening, everybody. Today, I had an experience with one of my students coming up and telling me, Ma'am, and she pointed out to the other girl, she always butters the teachers. So, this sets me into thinking, and then I explained to her how this idiom, butter someone up, came into existence. That is nothing but to praise or flatter someone excessively. And then she was, all ears. She listened to this. See, to butter someone up is to flatter with smooth talk, you can say. Like how butter spreads evenly, smoothly. This also the words spread and people generally, that taste of butter and that food item like bread or paratha, that is very tasty. And same way people also, when they hear something nice told about them to them, they feel happy. So this actually it in India also there are places where, like in Madurai Meenakshi Amman temple, in those days, I mean, it happened long, long time ago, where this Durga deity in the temple was thrown with butter to cool her. And the surrounding, Shiva and Vishnu, others, they are also sometimes thrown with butter. And now you find Krishna, because he loves butter, and people offer butter. They do this butter kapu in many temples on special occasions. How the whole body of Krishna is smeared with butter. Also, Anjaneya, he is also smeared with butter. So people these days, they pray as for some things they want, they pray this way. And this has been in practice for many years now. And there is one more connection. We also know that during celebrations for the Tibetan New Year, the lamas at all the monasteries create butter flowers or sculptures out of butter. The tradition of creating butter sculptures to worship statues of Buddha can be traced back to Tang dynasty, that is 618 to 901 AD. And the belief that such offerings would bring peace and happiness for the full lunar year. This tradition is known as buttering up the Buddha. And history of butter sculpture started in Tibet also. There are two, three versions for this in the Ming dynasty around 1407 AD. That time, the exact origin of butter sculpture, also known as sepdro or torma, it's there are two, three versions. There are two current versions which is in circulation now. In the first, it is believed that when Princess Wenchan brought the statue of the young Satya Muni to Tibet, and the monks wanted to present them with flowers. But it was winter season and everything was dried up. They could not get any flower. And so the monks carved flowers out of butter, frozen butter. The other version tells of how Tsongkhapa won in a grand religious debate and dreamed of withering plants that turned into flowers and the thorns turned into lamps with countless diamonds shining in their depths. After he woke, he started the lamas working on a visualization of his dream, and the pavilions, flowers, and jewels created by the monks amazed all who saw it. The practice of the creation of the dream has since become the butter sculpting. But whichever is true version or the real origin, the tradition has followed for centuries and still continues today. And this butter in Tibet is made from the female yak. It is called dry, the milk of the female yak, and the butter is called dry. And it is the sculpture, they mold the butter by their hand and decorate in the most colorful and most imaginable ways, also in a variety of sizes, and from, it is from few centimeters to several meters also. These delicately ornate sculptures are often displayed in monasteries and temples throughout Tibet. Butter has always been highly valued in Tibetan culture also, and the qualities, it is easily moldable for them to make the sculptures. So, this idiom, butter someone up, is there for quite some years, and it, the even today we use it, especially when we talk to someone, very smoothly, very nicely. We say that butter them up. Thank you. We will meet with one more story.